What is up, Berserkers? Elnord Berserker here, and welcome to the channel's very first game review! Heck yeah! And on today's game review, I'm going to be reviewing an absolute amazing gem of a game that you guys should probably play, and that game is Lies of P. Now, this game is absolutely, positively amazing, and I think it should have won Game of the Year, in my opinion. Yeah, after playing it in some point in 2024, I feel like this game should have been Game of the Year in 2023. I absolutely, positively loved it. The story was amazing. The combat mechanics are absolutely amazing. And I love how they have the parry mechanics of Sekiro, which I think is absolutely spectacular. And I love that it has some of the Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3 jumping mechanics. I think that has brought a little bit of nostalgia to us Bloodborne slash Dark Souls 3 fans. I think Dark Souls 2 also has that jump mechanic, but we don't talk about Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 doesn't exist. It doesn't exist to me. So, yeah, and the twists of Lies of P. Ugh, the twists are absolutely in freaking insane. And spoilers if you haven't played the game. If you played the game, you'll know which twists I'm talking about. So, remember Alrakino? I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, Alrakino, the dude on the phone that gives you the riddles. It turns out he killed Vanini's parents. I was like, what the actual shit? And once you get to the Isle of Alchemists at the Abbey and you see a broken down Alrakino, and Alrakino kind of tells you how he enjoys murdering, and once you tell Vanini that you found Alrakino, he tells you the story of how he exits the theater with his parents, and that his parents got killed by a crazy puppet, which that in itself is absolutely insane. And another twist, after you meet Aladoro, sorry, after you meet Aladoro at the cathedral, after you meet him at the cathedral and bring him back to Hotel Krat, and then once you go down that basement area where you fight the Black Rabbit Brotherhood the second time afterwards, well, he tells you that he is not the real Aladoro, and that he was Aladoro's partner called Parrot, which kind of suits him, to be honest. And if you do Hugo's questline after you kill the parrot Aladoro, then Hugo becomes Aladoro, which is insane. Oh yeah, another insane thing. The real Aladoro is Eugenie's brother. And if you don't know who Eugenie is, she is the blacksmith that upgrades your weapons. And the real Aladoro being Eugenie's brother, that was absolutely insane. That was fucking insane. And NeoWiz has done a very good job when it comes to twists. Oh yeah, and one more twist. The Sophia you meet at Hotel Krat, that was not the real Sophia. That was just a projection of Sophia at Hotel Krat. Well, the real Sophia was like almost dying, and Simon Manus like grabbed her power way too many times in order to become a god. And oh my gosh, seeing Sophia in that almost dying state is it's just kind of sad. It's just very sad. And then once you give her peace, you unlock the best ending in the whole game. Oh yeah, and then one more twist. Giuseppe Geppetto started the puppet frenzy. And I think he was doing it for like a little bit of good and to keep the petrification monsters away from the innocent civilians, and had all the puppets fight the petrification monsters. And if you remember, once you almost make it up the cathedral and see puppets versus petrification monsters, well, the puppets were not the villains. They're just holding back. They were just holding back another threat, and Romeo, the king of puppets, he was Carlo's best friend the entire time. And oh my gosh, these twists, man. These twists are just absolutely insane, which I absolutely love. Absolutely, positively love, man. I just love it. I just love it. And I'm going to give this game a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend that you play it if you have the patience for fighting bosses like I do. I feel like this game is for you. All right. So, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're either new here or if you're more curious about the channel. I'm currently trying to make it to 300 subs, and once we make it to 300, I'm going to do a vocal cover of Face to Face by Citizen Soldier. And yeah. All right. So, once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're either new or if you're more curious. Like the video, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.